In this employee conduct training, we are going to go over some important details about employee expectations. We will discuss our mission, our vision, and our organizational values. We'll start off with our mission statement. Our mission statement says that we aim to improve the lives of others through selfless service. We commit to supporting individuals and communities in their pursuit of health, safety, and environmental consciousness. We will treat all people with respect, kindness, and sincerity because we desire to honor God in our decisions, in our conduct, and through our influence in the community. And like our mission statement, our core beliefs serve as a foundation for our behaviors in the way that we conduct ourselves towards our community. We believe that every person is a value to their community in which they live, and we believe it is our privilege to empower others to learn as they grow and to become sufficient and independent. As an organization, we have specific values that we aspire to maintain and to use in all of our decisions and in the work that we do. We know that organizations are stronger when there are clearly identified values for all team members. And so we have those as well. And we are going to take a look at each one of those and see how that might apply to our lives and our work. The first value that we're going to focus on is love. We show love to others when we help those who cannot repay us, who cannot return the favor. We show love when we step in to help someone who needs help with their situation. There's many ways that we can show love. Doing that builds a relationship with not only our team members, but with our community and with those that we serve. We know that we are called to love. We know that it sets the tone for a positive experience, not only with our customers, but with one another as we build our team. The second organizational value that I want to focus on today is joy. And joy is what spills out of us, and it infects those around us. And we know that joy is made complete by God. We can read that in the book of John. And in our workplace and in our relationships with one another and in our service to customers, we demonstrate joy when we show up with a positive attitude, respond to people peacefully and with a positive response. And it's evident in our speech and our reactions and all of these things when we answer people with joy and respond to situations joyfully. All of this works together to make a more productive workplace. It helps us get more done and work together and collaborate more. We do better with teamwork and just solving problems and coming up with new ideas and figuring out how to get things done together as a team when the culture of our team is full of joy. And so we want to come to work every day with a joyful attitude. That doesn't mean we can't be sad because sometimes things happen. Sometimes we're just tired. But overall, joy is something that it's unlike happiness, where happiness is fleeting, joy stays with us. And so we want to make sure that our culture of our team is built on joy as one of our values for our organization. Along with joy, one of our organizational values is peace. So a peaceful workplace promotes longevity with employees, stronger commitment, and therefore just an overall more productive workplace. If you live in or work in a peaceful environment, you're more likely to be satisfied, to feel safe, to feel like you can talk about things and bring up concerns without it being a big problem, which promotes longevity in employees. So we want to be a peaceful work environment, and each one of us contributes to that. We demonstrate peace when we seek solutions rather than amplify problems. We collaborate with team members. We support the success of team members. That builds strong, peaceful teams and a stronger community. Our work community becomes more peaceful, more strong, and more built together when we do these things. Long suffering. That word, simply put, means patience. Um, Teams who are patient with each other, they work together, they are more productive, they build relationships with each other that are beyond just a cordial working relationship. They begin to care about each other, and teams who care about each other work better together. And so we exhibit patience in the workplace by teaching coworker new skills with gladness. We can do that, help other coworkers to learn something new instead of being impatient when they don't know how to do it just right. It's demonstrated in our positive attitude towards a cranky customer. This long suffering is evident when we continue to pursue our goals and persevere and keep trying. We may set big goals all together as a team and we push through and get it done with long suffering and with patience with one another and helpfulness. Long suffering or patience brings about gentleness because gentleness is the result of being patient. It is not the use of harsh words, heated debates, or strife in the workplace. Gentleness is slow to anger. It is calm discussions. When a workplace is gentle, people feel safe, feel like you can be more creative, you can take risks, you can share ideas. You're not concerned with anybody coming at you harshly or angrily because the culture is filled with gentleness. Our next organizational value is goodness. And so, in the context of our organizational values, we can consider goodness to be our standard for morally good, virtuous behavior. Um, an example of goodness is displaying a strong work ethic, doing what is right at all times, having integrity to get the job done, to work hard at something instead of taking an easy road or taking a shortcut, um, making good decisions, even when no one else will know what decision you made. You know what decision you made. That is morally right. And so it's present when we consistently strive to perform at our very best. Let's talk about the value of faith that we have for our organization. Faith motivates and inspires. If you believe in what you're doing, you have faith in the purpose of what you are doing. And with regard to our organization, having faith in our mission and in our purpose is important because it helps us to continue to believe in the mission and to continue to strive for the solutions and for the end result, even if it becomes difficult or even if we run into um, to issues along the way, if we have disgruntled customers or if we have productivity issues, if we really believe in what we're doing and it's not just a day-to-day paycheck for us, we really have faith in the purpose, then we are motivated to be resilient and to just keep fighting for it and to give it our all. And it really does inspire people to do their best. Meekness as an organizational value is important because it's the opposite of self-will, and it sets the mind on an others first path. In the organization, it ensures that we focus outward. We exhibit this meekness when things do not have to be our own way, when we are open to ideas that may not be our own. We're open to changes that didn't necessarily go the way that we thought they would, um, because having things our own way is more about ourself and less about an outward focus. Outward could mean outward of other people or the mission of what we're doing, the purpose. Those things are an outward focus. And so that meekness inside will allow us to have that outward focus a little more easily than if we're just more concerned with ourself and with our own promotion and our own success. We show meekness through our willingness to let others be heard. And our last organizational value is temperance. And temperance just means having a balance of whatever it is at the time. In this case, having a work play balance. We want to make sure that we aren't focused so much on work that our home lives suffer, or focus so much on the task that our relationships with our coworkers suffer, or focus so much on getting or meeting a goal that the project itself suffers because we are missing details, because we're not paying attention, because we're focused on one thing and not on the other. And so temperance is just another word for having a good balance so that um, the production is successful. And those are our organizational values. As a recap, we have love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance.